already there. Wherever life takes you, God is waiting for you. I grew up in the state of Mississippi. I loved my home state. I truly thought I would live my entire life in Mississippi. But when I surrendered my life to Christ, I made the commitment to go wherever God would lead. And that was the beginning of an incredible journey. And what I've learned is that the best place to live is not a geographical location. The best place to live is smack dab in the middle of God's perfect will. I love the words of the Bible in Deuteronomy 31:8. They say, "It is the Lord who goes before you. He will be with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed." Possibly the biggest move of all the moves that I've made in my life was in 2003. I was the pastor of First Baptist Church of Clinton, Mississippi. In terms of career and family, nothing could be better. Yet when God prompted my heart to relocate my family to Las Vegas, I was faced with the biggest decision of my life. Do I leave the comfort and the security of a good church, nice community, and steady income and close to family? Or do I follow God to a place where I have no idea what awaits me? But as I continued to pray, I truly believed this was God's will for my life. A dear sweet lady in my church said to me, "Rob, how in the world can you take those two precious boys to the wicked city of Las Vegas?" Well, I thought about that, and I have to admit I was a little nervous. But the following day I said, I would rather live in Las Vegas in the will of God than in Clinton, Mississippi, outside the will of God. And that was the declaration that led me to fruitful 18 and a half years in the city of Las Vegas. And you know what? From the moment we arrived, God was waiting. God had a plan, and God had a purpose. It was like my entire life was a dress rehearsal for the ministry we had in Las Vegas. I loved my church in Las Vegas. I loved the people. I knew that before I even got there, God was waiting for me and had a plan and a purpose for me. I was never afraid because I knew it was God's will for my life. What about you? What is it that God may be leading you to do? Where is it that God may be leading you to go? Could it be a new home? Could it be a new city? Could it be closer to family? Could it be a change in environment, a change in friends? You see, the best place to live is not where you're most comfortable. The best place to live is right in the middle of God's perfect will. And friends, God is waiting for you. God has a plan for you. And I hope and pray that you will say, God, wherever you lead, I'll go. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do. Whomever you want me to talk to this week, I'll talk to. But as you take that step, as you begin that journey, as you get out of your comfort zone, remember the words of Deuteronomy. It is the Lord who goes before you. He will not leave you nor forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed. That, my friends, is an encouraging word.